Hey, Black Panther was filmed at this location in Atlanta. Y'all remember when they was playing basketball, then the ship took off at the top of the building? This is exactly where they was at. RIP to Chadwick Boseman. I want to say that first and foremost out the gate. Condolences to the family because his birthday was just the other day. But there's a very dark secret behind Black Panther and the Wakanda brand that most people don't know about, and it involves murder, it involves torture, enslavement, colonization, land grabbing, occultism, especially targeting black people specifically. It involves many human rights violations, and all of this is proven and provable. And I'm going to walk y'all through this knowledge because it has become necessary now for us to confront and expose the hidden reality and the events that led to the creation of the Black Panther comic book and brand, which of course turned into a global movie sensation coming from Hollywood. And unfortunately, that is the reason that Chadwick Boseman had passed away from cancer. It was dealing with divine punishment because there were secret information that the military and the colonizers had obtained back in the early 1900s, and they've been looking for that type of information for thousands of years. You guys got to understand that there were very powerful people that walked this face of the earth, like Adolf Hitler, like Heinrich Himmler, the Queen of England, the King of England, all these ancient royal families and bloodlines that, most of y'all are becoming aware of now in 2020, because this is the year where clarity comes and we see that a global elite family and bloodlines have been, positioned themselves to control, and they just thirsty for control and they're greedy and everything. But regardless of that, Black Panther, we have to deal with the reality that there was military intelligence obtained by the veterans Stan Lee and Jack Kirby back in the mid-1900s, and that military intelligence came from Africa. Now, the military was not supposed to have that secret information that they got from the tribes, the Kikuyu tribe and the Ajiru clan of Mount Kenya, which is the people who live on the mountain that was actually created by the meteorite that you saw in the beginning of Black Panther. These are the people who actually use those sacred herbs that you saw T'Challa drinking the purple juice from the extract of that sacred herb. Y'all wasn't even supposed to see that. That was actual secrets coming from Africa, that deal with the people who dedicate their lives to God, like the monks, like the prophets, the seers, and people like that. They do a mind activation ritual, and that has been done for many, many generations, which probably explains why Dr. Amos Wilson, published the study that was done to show that they had the fastest brain development in all of the world. They beat out every other ethnic group: white people, Spanish people, Asian people, black people in America, black people in Africa. The Kikuyu tribe in Mount Kenya are a very special group of people, and they protect very special relics and ancestral treasures, ancestral possessions, and they are here now to coordinate with us and bring in a new time, a new reality for our people, for the world, for humanity. And it's an atrocity that they were violated in the way that they were. And now I was appointed by the seers of the Ajiru clan in 2016, before the Black Panther movie came out. Matter of fact, I'm the only person with the video on YouTube that was speaking about the creation of the sacred mountain and the activation of the mind using the sacred herbs. I'm the only person. So, this is not, look, don't nobody love Black Panther more than me, because Black Panther made my job easy. Like, now, in order for me to teach people about Mount Kenya, all I got to do is talk about Black Panther. And who doesn't know the Black Panther story? Most people have seen Black Panther. At least most black people, and that's who I talk to. So I loved the situation, but the truth behind it, I do not love, and we have to start a petition. We started a petition to shut down the production of Black Panther 2 until Disney atoned and Marvel atones for the violation that they did, to these very spiritual people, these people who literally isolate themselves from the entire community. They do nothing but pray all day, and have done that for thousands of years. How many of y'all are willing to sacrifice fun for the entire life, for your entire life. You're not going to have no fun. You're just going to be dedicated to God, be dedicated to the Creator, and to protect the things that, you know, your ancestors were given. You know, how many of us are willing to do that? Well, there are people, and there are black people in Africa who have done this for many, many generations, and they have protected very powerful knowledge, very powerful artifacts, like the sacred scrolls of the Kabiru, the original Kabiru scrolls, where, you know, the Torah came from, and the Bible, and, you know, the Quran, and the Buddhism, and, you know, all of that stuff. Yeah, it's a lot that y'all have not realized is really involved with this Black Panther thing. So what we want to do is we want to use this as an opportunity to progress our people and move us forward as a humanity, and to not stagnate the relationship between the wisdom keepers, the traditional and the you know, the traditional wisdom keepers, and the modern day society, you know. Because there's a lot to be had by us cooperating and collaborating together, and we just got to do it, family. But we cannot allow sacred divine wisdom to continue to be violated, because more people will die. I was, like I said, appointed, and I told my people who was a part of the Black Panther production, I told them people were going to die, you know, if they tried to do Black Panther 2. And what happens, as soon as they started promoting that, you know, they're going to be filming Black Panther 2 next year, Chadwick Boseman died. You see what I'm saying? On the same day that Jack Kirby was born, you know, on his birthday, August 28th. And I can show you guys much deeper than that. Most of y'all have heard of that because of the headlines, but I've been talking about these birthdays for years. There's a lot that I have to catch you guys up on. I can't do it in one video, but I have to do it. And it's compartmentalized into different aspects, because there's a spiritual aspect, a cultural aspect, a political aspect, there's a educational, there's a legal, there's a criminal aspect, there is so many different aspects to this. I'm going to be doing different discussions. I'm talking to different folks. I think I'm going to be talking to KT, the Arch Degree, this weekend, so y'all tap into that. We'll probably go live on YouTube or IG or both or whatever, in the Patreon as well. We're probably going to tap into his Patreon as well. So all y'all KT the Arch Degree fans and followers, you know, y'all know he did a breakdown of the Black Panther movie a couple years ago when it first came out. So me and him, we're going to circle back, and we're going to talk about some of the aspects that, you know, were not disclosed to the community at the time. And y'all, we got this petition. It may seem strange to y'all because we all love Black Panther. Like, why would we want to stop the production of Black Panther 2? We all want Black Panther 2. Yes, we do want Black Panther 2, but we don't want the cast members of the Black Panther 2 to suffer any fatalities or any illnesses. We want them to remain in good health, but the ancestors, the Most High, is not going to allow the sacred wisdom, you know, of the chosen people to be violated and to be commercialized like that, especially without you know, consent or permission or collaboration or partnership. It's just not going to happen. So people will continue to die, family, and we want to avoid that at all costs. So we need your help to, you know, tell them to push the pause button. Yes, we want the movie, but tell them to push the pause button and go square away what y'all got to square away with the people who were violated, the actual tribe in Kenya. And also we have the copyrights. Now listen, I'm going to end this video by saying this. Black Panther and Wakanda belongs to the Black community. It does not belong to Disney. It does not belong to Marvel Studios. Once again, Black Panther and the Wakanda brand, Vibranium, all of that, it belongs to you and me, the Black community. It does not belong to Disney whatsoever. Not legally, not spiritually, not culturally, not creatively, nothing. They do not own that. All of that is derivatives, and we actually filed federal evidence. There's actual federal criminal activity that was produced while they were making and developing this brand. in the copyright office. And if you go to blackpantherlawsuit.com, you'll be able to see all the evidence and everything of that. But I'm not going to go into extensive details into that, because the most important part is the spiritual side, not the legal side. Although, you know, many people will focus on the legal side because they can see the evidence. Oh, I see the evidence. Yeah, they committed this, they committed. But what you don't really understand is the real problem is coming from the spiritual violation, the cultural violation in exposing and commercializing sacred information or secret information. It's just like if God told you, it's just like if God told you or gave you something and told you not to tell nobody. He said, if you tell somebody, there's going to be consequences. And then he said, also, what I'm giving you, you're not to use this information to make money. You're not supposed to do that to make money. And as soon as God leaves, here you go. And now you want to go and make money, and you done made billions of dollars off of it. You didn't told everybody. You didn't expose. You didn't put it in a blockbuster film. What do you think is going to happen? It's going to be consequences, family. So there are consequences, and I was appointed to mitigate the situation in 2018, and right now I'm just fearful, honestly, you know, for the lives of the black people who are involved in the production of the movie part 2, because I know a couple of them. I know some of them, and you know, they've become friends you know, over time, and I just need the community to put pressure on Disney to square away what you have to square away with the indigenous tribe that you really got this story from. Jack Kirby, the creator of the Black Panther brand, he admitted that he got the origin story and the original source inspiration for Black Panther from the Ajiru clan. Case closed. There is no need to study and make no connections to anywhere else. Congo, Haiti, and all of this other stuff, Iridium, and we've heard all the arguments, you know, from these independent scholars, but the actual creator of the Black Panther brand himself told us where he got it from. Okay, so yeah, if you want a storyline twist for part 2, quote unquote, tell Disney to tell the real story of the character named Jiru, the Wakanda character named Jiru, Jiru. Y'all go to the Marvel Wiki database and Google and search the name Jiru and tell me what they tell you about his history. Tell me what's the history of the Black Panther comic character named Jiru. Tell me when was he introduced, and tell me why you think what's written about him is written. And we'll pick it up in another video. Peace. Y'all be good. And y'all go sign that petition. The link should be in my bio somewhere. Follow me on Ambassador Prince Michael. Everything spelled out correctly. AMBASSADOR PRINCE MICHAEL. Ambassador Prince Michael. On Facebook, on Instagram. And what else? Black Panther Lawsuit on Instagram. Go to Black Panther Lawsuit, all one word. You can see all the source material there as well, or you can go to blackpantherlawsuit.com. You can see the source material there as well. And go sign the petition. It's on change.org. Let's get enough signatures and let's just pass this thing around. We're gonna pause it, okay? We're gonna get, my spirit is telling me we're gonna get the Black Panther 2 and all of that stuff. The brand can continue, but it has to continue the right way. It has to continue the right way. People will die. They're playing with, like y'all seen Indiana Jones when they start going in and messing with them ancient artifacts and shit, and they start unleashing curses and shit. It's happening, okay? It's happening. So we don't need that, because these curses are coming back to us, okay? And I got so much to tell y'all about it, but I can't do it in one video, man. But y'all go sign the petition. Very, very important. Y'all just got to trust me on this. Just trust me on this, okay? I'm not an independent researcher. I am someone who was appointed by the actual keepers, the owners of the source material, okay? My name is actually on the copyright now of the source material as well, because I was appointed to do that, okay? So you're hearing it directly from the horse's mouth right now. This is no speculation, all right? Y'all be good. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be one. Be one. Shabba.